Hey y'all, it's your girl Katie. Acne is ruining my life. Clark, back at it again with another video for you guys, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than what I've done on my channel before. Recently there's been a big trend of videos where like Google picks your makeup or followers pick your makeup, and that's exactly what I did. Today I asked you guys on my Instagram stories to vote between two different products for each part of my makeup routine, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial with the product that was most popular and got the most votes. So if you're interested in seeing what makeup you guys picked, then keep on watching. So as I mentioned in the intro, I just asked on Instagram stories between two products which you guys would want me to use. So I gave you guys the option, of course, of two different primers, and the two were Too Faced Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer, Primed and Peachy, and the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Filling, which I love so much. And the winning primer was the Too Faced with 69% of the votes, and Smashbox got 31%. So that is what we're going to go in with first. So we're just going to take this primer right here. And y'all really trying to play me because my pores are big as fuck. I usually mix these two. So I'm just gonna dab that all over my face and just work it into the skin. Now for foundation, I gave you guys the option between the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation and the YSL All Hours foundation, and I'm pretty sure I know which foundation that won is because you're tired of seeing me use the fucking Wet n Wild. So I'm going to be using the YSL All Hours. It got 65% of the votes, and Wet n Wild got 35%. So what I like to do with this foundation is just shake it up really well. And I do use the shade B20 Ivory. Has a nice little pump, and I like to take it on my little candle lid, which I like to do for foundations that don't have like a little spatula. And I'm just gonna pump out 3 pumps on here. Next, what I like to do is take this Morphe little flat foundation brush, and I like to paint it on my face and then blend it out. And I work in small sections to make sure, and you guys can see this is like really golden undertoned. But what I like to do is work in small sections with this foundation and then blend it out with my beauty blender so it doesn't dry all the way. Okay, I am back, and my foundation is blended out, and as you can see, why I kind of don't wear it a lot is because it is very yellow toned on me, so I try not to like wear it that often, especially when I'm very, very pale. But moving on with concealers, I gave you guys two options, and one was the Tarte Shape Tape and the other was the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. And astoundingly, the Tarte Shape Tape won with 73%, and the Makeup Revolution concealer had 27%. So y'all are like, fuck her. I don't know her. I don't know her. Okay, so as you can see, I have blended that out. And the two face powders, like loose powders, I gave you guys an option in between voting for was the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder or the Urban Decay Velvetizer, and the Maybelline Fit Me won with 56% of the votes, and the Urban Decay had 44%. So I'm going to take this loose powder right here and just knock it into the lid, get some out, and I'm going to set under the under eyes with that. So for contour, I asked you guys to vote between the KVD, Kat Von D. Why did I say it like that? I hate myself. So for contour, it was between Kat Von D and Anastasia Beverly Hills. Honestly, I've never used this contour kit before, so I was really hoping and praying y'all came through and were the fucking plug and just let me use my tried and true. And you did. So the winner between those two was the Shade and Light with 59%, and the ABH had 41%. Okay, so for blush, I had you guys choose between the Milani Baked Blush in Romantic Rose, and then there was the Kylie Jenner Pressed Blush Powder in the shade Barely Legal. And without a shadow of a doubt, Milani won with 55%, but Kylie wasn't too far behind with 45%. So I'm going to take this right here and apply it to the apples of my cheeks. Okay, so for highlight, there was the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Resi highlights and the Kylie Jenner Cotton Candy Cream highlighter powder. And y'all are shady as fuck because the Anastasia highlight won by 80% and Kylie only got 20. So y'all are shady. Y'all didn't show no love to Miss Kylie Jenner. For brows, it was really just like a minimal difference between these two. They're basically the same. The only thing different is that they're different brands. And the winner was Anastasia Brow Wiz by 62%, and the NYX was at 38%. So I'm going to take the ABH Brow Wiz to fill in my brows. While I'm coming off the court fully drenched, here goes some haterade, get your thirst quenched. Style doing them in this very trench. These birds copy every word, every inch. But gang got the hammer and the wrench. I pull up in that $250,000 off the lot. Oh, now she trying to be friends like I forgot. Show off my diamonds like the same at a rock. Ain't pushing out his baby. Okay, I am back. Brows are done. I look like a total sociopath. I've never noticed how crazy just like brows and no eye makeup looks. Okay, anyway. Okay, so for eyeshadow, there were two options. One being the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam, and the other being the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. And let's see. The Too Faced Peachy Mattes won with 53%, and ABH had 47%. So this one was actually probably the closest. So as I mentioned, this has been my go-to look lately. I've actually posted a couple different video or pictures of myself with this on Instagram and stuff like that, and on Snapchat. So first I'm going to be taking the shade Peach Meringue right here, and I'm just going to set all over my lid with that. The next color we're going to go into is Peaches and Cream, and we're just going to throw that into the transition. Now dipping into the shade Just Peachy right here, and we're just going to go back over what we've done already. Next, we're going to take the shade Fresh Picked, and we're just going to go back over. This is literally the easiest eye look. Anybody can do it. It's perfect for any type of skill level. I love it so, so much. So we're just going to dip into that, tap off the excess, and work back over. Okay, lastly, the last shade we're going to put in the crease is this shade right here called Peach Punch. And we're just going to take that on a little fluffy brush, work our brush in that, and we're going to apply that over everything we've already applied. And for my lid, I'm going to take the Steel Up Magnificent Metal in the shade Kitten Karma, and I'm just going to apply that to the entirety of my lid. And here you have the finished eye look. The lower lash line, I just took the shades Peach Punch and Just Peachy and mixed them together on a little, like this little brush right here, and ran it under my lash line. I told you guys it's literally the easiest eye look to do, and it is so fucking cute. I love it for springtime. It is my go-to. I've been wearing it every fucking wear. So I did not have you guys choose between mascaras or lashes because I only have one mascara I can use because my eyes are so sensitive. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise as per usual. And for lashes, I'm going to be taking the Allure Jasmine Brown in the style Curly Queen, and I'm going to apply those and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back, and as you can see, I went ahead and threw on some lashes and a lip because I forgot to have you guys vote on an option, because before I left the house earlier, I threw all those Instagram stories up and I could not think of a lip that I wanted to do at that time, and I just figured I'd go back to it later, and here I am. It's later, so I had to make a decision. I went ahead and went in with the Palladio x Casey Holmes liquid lip in the shade Georgia, and to line my lips, I used the NYX Suede matte lip liner in the shade Stockholm, and that is the lip combo I am currently wearing. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I hope you love it and you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody who voted and participated in my little polls on Instagram stories. I was very happy that people actually cared enough to vote. If you guys want to see any more of these types of videos, like maybe I'll put products like two products up against each other that I don't like, and you guys can vote between that, and I have to do a whole face between those. Just let me know. Give this video a big thumbs up before you leave. Make sure you are subscribed. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload so you'll never miss a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Anyways, now for eyeshadow. We're going to... Got the hammer and the wrench. Now that that's blended out, I actually asked